Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Howdy, howdy, howdy there, kidderinos. There you go. Welcome to the 43rd episode-ish of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. I am your ever so gracious host, Matt Parker, joined by Glazer. How are you tonight, Glazer?
Glazer's in the house. Oh, I never changed that.
No, you did not. Still Glazer tomorrow.
I'm still Glazer, man.
From when you showed up on the Marvel MCU Bleeding Edge podcast.
The Bleeding Edge podcast.
Glazer and Blazer. That's three. Allan, how are you tonight, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Good, I'm good.
Welcome to the show, beer.
Like always.
What are you drinking there? Busch Light?
What you drinking?
Oh, look at that. Alan's repping for the radio listeners. Alan's repping the official brand.
See the official
branded BLC
BLC. Yeah, he's got he's drinking a BLC
secret
beer.
koozie. That's right. Yeah. He's drinking a BLC Light. Ladies and gentlemen, we're putting the L in BLC with BLC Light only tonight. Now, welcome to the show. We are sorry we took last week off. We had to, whatever. Again, we were doing that weird stuff, but we're back. We're back and better than ever, as we like to say. And we are
from the depths.
I am excited because we are back. And more importantly, Fred, and this is not going to turn into a food show, but it's going to be a food show for a minute.
Uh-oh.
My favorite Taco Bell item has returned to the menu. Mexican pizza, baby.
The Mexican pizza, they brought it back?
Yeah, dude, they're finally bringing it back. They took it away for 2 years.
Really?
Dude, yeah, that's depressing.
Really?
It depressed me. That was my favorite thing. It was so
Do they still have I haven't eaten there in a while. Do they still have the Nacho Bel Grande? That was mine.
Of course they have the Nachos Bel Grande. Yeah. Fred, if you can put beans, meat, some sort of sauce, and some sort of cheese together, they can make it 126 different ways.
There you go.
It's like that's all it is. It's just like, do you want beans and meat on it or meat and beans? Because it's either a gordita or a gordito or a glip glop or whatever, dude. It's all the same shit.
Understood that. Yeah, it's all
They're
the
like,
same.
we have three. Well, what it is probably like a mathematician or something figured it out. They're probably like, okay, if we get 2 kinds of meat, 2 kinds of beans, 1 kind of rice, and 4 sauces. And like the plethora of wraps and
20 wraps, yeah.
Right. How many things can we make? And they were like, oh, unlimited. Yeah. Like, you got it. Perfect. And no one will know the difference between any of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They took that away. They took away my the Chilito. Remember the Chilito, the chili cheese burrito back in the day? It was just
that the one where it had the Fritos on it?
No, this is like in the 90s. It was one of remember like 59, 79, 99?
Right.
It was one of like the cheap one. It was like a chili cheese burrito, and it was like the simplest thing. It was just like sauce and meat and cheese and a wrap
and
tortilla, which is what they were called back in the 90s. No one knew how to roll their L's or whatever. Everything was a tortilla, Allan.
Tortilla.
Like, hey man, a tortilla on that one. But yeah, dude, that was like the best thing, and they took it away. And now you can like secret menu hack it. See, that's what kills you, man, is you can like secret. Everything's got like a secret menu now.
Right.
Oh, I hate it, dude. If it's a secret menu, that means it's not a secret.
If it is, I didn't know about it.
You knew about it, though, that it's not a secret menu anymore. It's just the menu that they were too lazy to print.
Yeah. Well,
you heard me here, Taco Bell. F you.
That's the same thing when we went to
Wait, no, I love you. I don't remember.
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out Burgers is exactly
they have the animal style, but it's not on the menu.
Right.
You have to ask for it.
But it's like the worst kept secret since like Elton John. Oh, spoiler alert! Elton John is gay, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
No, I know. That's why I should spoiler alert. Sorry about that. That's
He's not gay. He's
breaking the entertainment news from 1976.
Really happy.
Yes. Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Entertainment Podcast from 50 years ago. Dude, I was listening to an album today and I was like checking it out. And I was like, oh man, this album's good, man. It's been out for a while. And I looked, it was like, it's coming up on 20 years old. It came out in 2000.
Oh my God.
I know. And it made me feel really old. But that's okay.
Yep.
That's okay.
Yeah, like,
hey,
what?
No, you say something.
No, I was gonna say Outkast, my favorite Outkast album, Southern Playalistic, came out in like '96. Yeah, and like it's about to be 30 years old, dude. It's can't believe it
already.
I can't believe
that's crazy, man. That's part of getting old, though. But you know what? Let me ask you a question, Fred, about getting old.
What? Yeah.
All right. So I know I've been told plenty of times that when you get old, you get all crotchety and mean. And like, I get it because, you know, you get tired of that shit. But my question is it, so this is so stupid. The new Thor movie, right? There's a Lady Thor, right?
Yes.
At the end and whatever.
Lady Thor. Yeah.
Are people so mad just because they're old white people? Or is it what's up with that? Because who cares?
Nah, I think it's comic book nerds. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and they are the ones probably closest to the
right. And
we love comic book nerds because they're probably
male chauvinists. Male chauvinists. You know what I'm saying? And then you can have male chauvinist comic book nerds, and like those type guys are the worst.
I know you only hear from the people who are like the most outraged or whatever. Like,
right.
And I'm 100% sure that 99% of people do not care one way or the other. Like, right. It boggles my mind that these people are like, oh my God, you can't do that to Thor, but to Lady Thor. Yeah. Hey, if you're mad at my take on Lady Thor, tweet the show at BLC, twitter.com/BLC World, or follow us on Facebook so you can curse at me. I'm fine.
I heard that they
I thought in the comic they had a Lady Thor.
They did. Yeah, people freaked out then. That was like 5 years ago, and people flipped out about it.
Because like the only one who can hold Mjolnir is he who is worthy.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're like, she's not worthy. He's not worthy.
He's not worthy. A woman had Thor. You know, born from a woman. You know, come on now.
True. He had a mother. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's and obviously she was probably stronger than him. Maybe that's who it's his mom.
Oh no.
That'd be funny if it was like, Thor, you've been fucking up. She reaches out with the fucking hammer. Like, I'm coming for that ass, Thor.
You're grounded as you take the hammer from him.
I mean, because even in the movies, I mean, he listened to his mom. His mom said something.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
He fought with his dad, but his mom
where your
was
bread's
like,
buttered.
You know,
dude.
Thor.
No, it's one of those things like that, and like wokeness. The people not being woke. People complaining about people being woke. It drives me crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, you do whatever you want. I don't care. Like I mean, it seems to me like the more I hear about being woke, the more I think it's just like being like a decent human being and letting people like just leaving people the fuck alone, essentially.
Right. And, like, but some people don't understand what it is. Some people don't understand what it is, and they just like, oh, you think you're better to be, you're woke, or you know what I mean? And sometimes
I mean, I get it. You're gonna. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as Lady Thor. You're gonna have people who take the whatever it is, anything, good or bad, whatever, they're gonna take it too far
to the extreme,
and they always piss somebody off, and then somebody else is gonna put it on Facebook because Facebook is like, well, you know what Facebook is. So it's like it's just crazy, man. I just can't.
And then sometimes you got those trolls out there, man, and
who just
they know how to push people's buttons. They just do it to get the reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I think is funny, though.
I think
I love it. I love it when somebody like says something on social media or something, and then another person just gets so mad they just start like hard typing. You know what I mean? You can tell they're just.
How many times have you typed a comment and then like, nope, back that up? Like, no.
I mean, but at the same time, I'm not a troll. You know what I'm saying? I could be. You know what I mean? I could be a troll. I'd be.
You are kind of short.
You're kind of
man. A little fat and everything. You know
if Elon Musk, if Elon Musk wasn't Irish, he would be the troll of the show, and he'd probably also be the owner of the show because he buys.
Yeah, he probably would. Yeah.
Well, he's the ultimate troll, man.
I'm on Twitter. Dude, how crazy, man.
He bought
That
Twitter
is
and then
crazy.
he released Trump's ban.
Goodness. Did he? Is he back?
Yeah, Trump's
ultimate
back
troll,
on Twitter.
man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Ultimate troll.
It's got to be
He's
great
back
to be
on
like
Twitter.
a multi-billionaire baby.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, they made fun of me, Mom. I'm just gonna throw the ball away.
It must be.
I must
Did you
be,
see
man.
that? There was one picture. There was like Elon bought Twitter, so people would stop tweeting this picture, and it's him like when he was younger, without all
bald?
the money, and he's like balding and
Yeah,
shit.
well, no, he's always got the money.
He looked like a young what's my man's name? God dog. Oh, I can't think of his.
Wilbur Brimley.
He's always in the Adam Sandler movies. He had the crazy eyes.
Yeah, the guy who's like,
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah, he looked like a young
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi with that slick back hair.
It's crazy.
it's
Well,
funny.
his
It's
dad
hilarious.
owned an emerald mine. Like,
In
He
South
didn't-
Africa.
yeah, he didn't like.
Yeah,
come up
he
with-
ain't make
he
his
didn't
money.
invent
Yeah.
shit. Let me tell you that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If
Nobody
he
can
wants to
do
buy
it.
the
I mean,
show,
come on.
he's welcome to buy this show. We'll sell it right now for $45 billion. Elon, come at me, bro.
Hell, give me $45 and I'll sell it.
Allan, we got to negotiate with high, dude. Come on. He does this like a drop in the bucket. So, like, wasn't it? And I know we talked about this. Wasn't it like $6 billion was the bill to like end world hunger?
$6 billion. Yeah.
So he was like, can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Let me get this 44 over here. He could have
Dude,
ended world hunger.
Dude,
Yeah.
44 billion
8 times
dollars.
over. He could have made it 8 times over.
Instead, he's like, I want to be able to edit my tweets. That's literally what it is, dude. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
insane,
dude. The rich world
That's
is a different world entirely, friend.
Yeah, dude, it really.
That's
is.
like we're here in South Carolina, and again, we don't do much sports talk. But in local news, Fred, I don't know if you probably know this. South Carolina takes another L right to the face. Fort Mill, the Panthers canceled the $800 million practice facility project that they had been working on for years.
Mm-hmm.
They like canceled it in the middle of doing it.
Hey,
Another L
well,
for South Carolina.
What's up with
man.
that?
like
Nobody was paying them.
yeah, nobody wanted to pay
They
for
said
it.
the city
was
of
the
Fort
thing.
Mill, Rock Hill, or whatever, like wasn't paying their bill that because I guess they had to invest a certain amount.
They didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay for it. They were like,
Right.
if you're going to build it, you can build it here, but we're not paying for it. And
But why should they pay for it? Didn't they say that the
well,
team was
that's how-
supposed to be
because-
part of North and South
That's how it
Carolina?
works, though, man. You pay part of
Because-
it, and then they pay the rest of it, and then you make a ton of money off of it. So it's all
and
good.
then the city will make money off of
Right.
people coming to see. That's how it's
They put
like.
in, like,
That's how it
10%,
works. You know what I mean?
like-
That's why, like, when cities get a new team, you know, that's why
Right.
they bid for those teams. So,
Right.
like,
Yeah, but
The
South
people
Carolina
come
got
here.
screwed off of that anyway because it was supposed to be North and South Carolina.
Well, it is North and South Carolina. It's
It
the
is.
Carolina
No.
Panthers.
right? Because they practice.
No.
They practice in Wofford.
They did.
Jerry Richardson, he was a Wofford alum,
Right.
and they were like, you know, you bought the team and brought it to South Carolina, so you can hold your practices here, use our
Right.
dorms.
I mean, their first
you
season
know
was at
what I'm saying?
Clemson,
Stuff like that.
and then they
Right,
played,
the first
they
season was at
went to
Clemson,
Wofford, and
yeah.
they're like Wofford
Nah,
sucks, and they're
South
like, well, give us some
Carolina-
money, we'll make it better. And they're
North
like,
Carolina
"No,
made all the money off of it.
They should. What they should do? They should tear down Carowinds and build it right on top of
tear down
Carowinds.
Carowinds, man. What are you doing about it? Carowinds is awesome.
Carowinds sucks, man.
Dude, Carowinds is
It's
awesome.
too many people. It's too many
Too
people.
many people. Okay,
It's
so
way too many
okay,
people to
so Fred, let's eliminate Carowinds, leaving us with only Six Flags and Disney World close to us. Way
There
more
you go.
people at both of those than Carowinds.
Exactly, and they're bigger. They're way bigger. Well,
They are
maybe not
probably
Six
bigger.
Flags.
They are probably bigger.
Maybe not Six
I don't
Flags,
remember
but
Six
Disney
Flags.
is
I haven't
way
been down there in a minute.
I
Of
ain't
course,
been down
Disney's
there.
bigger, but there are way too many people at Disney, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Disney
I
is
mean, it's Disney though. It's Disney.
If I could just do like a
expensive.
virtual, I wish I could just zoom into Disney and just zoom.
We're going.
zoom.
We're going this summer.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're going this
Somebody's
summer.
getting
Like,
paid.
Stealing people's
bonus.
money must be hooking you guys. Hooking
No, dude.
He's Elon
Hey.
Musk.
her.
Hey, maybe he sold his part of the show. That's why.
Elon owns. a
We'll hear
third
about
of
it like in
the
4 days, Fred, because he's not going to disclose it like he's supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
but her grandparents had a timeshare down there, and they've had it for years.
Timeshare game.
So
did
yeah,
that.
like, huh?
Well, Allan
Y'all
and
did
I
that?
did that. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we got one in
fun.
Westgate.
Right.
Westgate.
So
Yeah,
Where's
we did one in
Westgate?
It's right there in Orlando.
well,
right,
so Fred,
Oh yeah,
right next to Universal Studios.
yeah. Okay.
the best. It's the best.
Let's
of the
go.
Escape.
Yeah.
Let's
Timeshare.
go.
Yeah.
When are you
Let's go.
going?
We're going right
Ours
now.
is what Memorial Day weekend is ours.
I don't know.
Yeah. It is. He don't believe me.
I don't know.
He is telling the truth.
I can't say. I can't. Okay.
No, I'm woke, and he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. It's,
All right.
He does. He has it. They've had a timeshare for 1,000 years.
Yeah, for 1,000 years.
No, I don't know about that part. But that might not be as true as I remember. But I will say, Allan and their timeshare. The way that his dad bought that is because he owns stock in tonight's first sponsor, Your Ass Gas Station.
Yes.
The best gas comes from your ass. YourAssGas.com, YourAssGas.org. Check it out. Your ass.
Your ass gas station.
Your ass gas station.
Yeah.
The best gas comes from your ass. I don't know if they named the station after that or not, but his dad may have had something to do with it.
All right.
Back in the day, because he did own a lot of stock, and that's what pays for this timeshare. This timeshare.
I tell you,
YourAssGas.com. YourAssGas.com.
Your ass gas.
If you need gas, don't pass your ass. Don't pass the gas at your ass. YourAssGas.com.
Come and get you some Slim Jims and
Right.
some drinks.
We'll stick
Heck
the meat
yeah.
sticks right on the aisle in your ass. I can't help it. I can't help but do the radio voice either. I know it's I have a live studio audience behind me who aren't asleep, even though this is morning, noon, or night. And they don't like when I do that voice. So I can't help but do it a lot.
right?
I can even through the headphones. I can hear the sighing.
That's a dad's number one job is to
Video
annoy the
audio.
family.
Well, and
To
like,
annoy
well, no, the
family.
problem is, and not to like pimp another podcast because usually we're enemies with all podcasts, but that's not true. But I was listening to this podcast by this dude. He's like a voice actor, and so his podcast is set in 1982, and it's like he's a DJ, like a huge popular DJ or whatever in 1982, and it's like his show. It's only like 10 minutes, and he talks like that the whole time. Casey Kasem was just talking to me the other day, and he said it's time to go to your ass and get some gas. And like, but it's like he's really funny. He's way funnier than us, and, and so it's very interesting. I don't know the name of it, so I guess that works out.
No, you do it good though. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
do
not
do
as
that
good, but,
radio voice.
he's got like a timing thing. He's got the inflection down.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like,
Dude,
just perfect.
this morning's hits.
That's right. We're playing the BLC podcast is playing all the hits right to your ears and to your ass gas.com. Speaking of Allan, actually, to you, I gotta say again, South Carolina, we just lose it all, baby. But yeah, I can't keep doing that voice. It doesn't. It gets me.
Now you can't stop. It's
Now
like
I can't stop doing it because
You gotta
I'm
do the
fucking
birthday
idiot.
list.
Let's do it the rest of the show, Fred. It shouldn't be a problem.
All right.
Welcome back to the first half of the first beginning of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Hey. Yeah. So anyway, Fred,
Yeah.
this has been again. We took last week off. That has a lot of things have changed in like 2 weeks, man. You don't really appreciate how quickly like the world moves. You know what I'm saying? And one guy, and we may. There's a teaser, Fred. I'm teasing for the rest of the show for the second half of the show. I don't know if you knew this, Fred, because I know you do. You keep up with the entertainment news. One guy underestimated how fast our old buddy, friend of the show, Mike Tyson is.
Yeah.
Got his face punched thoroughly.
Yeah.
Now, it might be old news right now, but
yeah, but I talked to Mike.
well, I'm hoping we can get him on the show. Hopefully
I did. I invited him back on the show, and
we invited him to the beginning of the show, but
story.
again, he owns a weed like plantation now.
Yeah,
so it's going to take him
He's a
30 or
working guy.
45 minutes to realize that it's like the show started 45 minutes ago. So he may show up at any point. And if he does, I will not make fun of him.
But who would do that? You know, you
Who would
punch
do
a
that,
bear.
dude?
You mess with the
dude. Okay, you know what's crazy about it is that Mike Tyson himself has the quote that fits the situation so perfectly.
Yeah.
People on social media have forgotten what it's like to like get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was let me find his exact.
Well, he always said everybody has a plan.
Has a plan.
Punched in the face.
Punched in the face. Yeah.
Dude, it's Mike Tyson. He's the baddest man on the planet, man.
Yeah, dude.
Social media has made you all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's literally exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He got.
I mean,
dude, and I don't know what that dude was doing. I don't know if he was. I just saw the video.
I think it was planned. I think it was like he saw opportunity.
Oh no, I think he saw. Yeah, no,
I don't think he thought
like,
Mike Tyson was going to punch him in the face.
No, he knew Mike was going to punch him. He wanted Mike to punch him.
Oh, he probably wanted.
Who wants Mike? You don't want to be punched by Mike Tyson.
Well, because he wants to be the guy who got punched in the face.
He wants to, I want to be the guy.
Like
and maybe I get a little money out of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's Larry
like,
Holmes if it felt good.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't feel good, but I mean, you know,
feel good. No.
Money feels good.
But
Elon
it will heal
on Twitter until you buy it.
It will heal. If I was a dumbass and I saw Mike Tyson, I wanted to punch me in the face. But I'm not a dumbass. So I'm not gonna.
I mean, but them guys that got punched in the face made millions of dollars getting punched in the face.
Well, that guy probably thought I'm going to make millions of dollars too.
Right.
But like, I mean, you can't pester somebody like. I mean, dude,
he might get $500,000.
He's not getting.
Nah, he ain't getting nothing.
He gonna get.
I don't think
he probably get an ear edible.
Something. He'll get something off of it.
Probably
he'll get something off of it. I mean, what if this guy?
Who's Mike Tyson's biggest enemy? Would you say?
Like himself.
Well, then maybe Mike will give him some money.
Well, we should ask him if he ever comes on.
If he does come on, if he makes time between the lawsuits that are bound to happen. Dude, that's crazy. Speaking of lawsuits, Fred, we're gonna have to take a break in a minute because no, we're not getting sued yet. We're not. No Amber Heard is getting us yet. But we're going to talk about that here in a minute. We're going to wait till after the break to talk about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial because it's ridiculous. It's like when a bunch of idiots. I just can't even, dude. It's ridiculous,
dude. It's like you said, that rich world.
Let's go ahead and talk.
It's that rich world, dude. Let's take a break. I need to get some water.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with our in-depth analyzations of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial.
Johnny
Depp and Amber Heard on the Black Link Podcast.
Say 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
We'll be back in 2 and 2 on 2 and 2. Welcome back to the second half of the Black Link Collective Podcast. I'm doing it again. Welcome back to the second half of the Black Link Collective Podcast. I can't help but do the radio voice. Much to my wife's delight. Except the opposite. So, Fred, you are our entertainment news correspondent because Allan and I don't read. So, can you kind of catch us up about Johnny Depp and then we can... I know it's a defamation. So, like, Amber Heard is his wife of like a number of years, right?
Right.
Like, is saying that he ruined her career. Is that what's going on? Or?
No, he's suing her.
Okay.
He's suing her for $50 million.
She's countersuing for $100 million.
For $100 million, yeah. She's countering with $100 million. So evidently, what happened after they divorced, I think, like in 2017, she wrote a like an op-ed for the Washington Post or somebody like that, and said that because she was a victim of an abusive relationship. So he's suing her for defamation of character, even though she didn't mention him by name in the piece.
Well, who the hell would it have been?
I don't know. Evidently, and then there was a case in London, in the UK, where she sued him there, and he lost the case, and that's why Disney kicked him out of
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, the Fantastic Beast. He was supposed to be in Fantastic Beast.
I didn't even know.
He was supposed to be. I think he was supposed to be. But like now all this is coming out, and now they're trying to get her kicked off of Aquaman 2. So it's crazy, dude. It's
because I guess if she loses and is she gonna is someone gonna go to jail or how does I don't know.
Nah, this is a civil suit.
Okay, I mean, this is money.
Yeah,
all I know is she took a shit on his bed.
And that's the thing though, she's apparently saying she's saying that that he was the abusive one, but right. I heard during the trial they played a tape where he was trying to they were having an argument. And he was trying to walk away, and she wouldn't let him. She's like, "No,
I heard
you're emotionally killing me." That's
I'm not punching you. I'm hitting you. There's a difference.
I'm hitting you.
I was like, "What the heck?" Terrible. And then her lawyer is terrible. He might be the worst lawyer I've ever seen. He's like a joke lawyer. He's like if I tried to be a lawyer, he's like, I object to my own question, Your Honor. I don't know why I asked.
Yeah, he kept doing the hearsay shit. And every time Johnny would say something, he'd be like, and then he said, and he'd just look at the guy. Isn't that hearsay? He's like, yes, Your Honor. That's the lawyer. He's like, he got it.
Every time, it's just terrible.
He's a joke, man.
It's crazy. The whole thing's a joke. I think.
Dude, it's really.
I feel bad for Johnny Depp, honestly. And I don't know
why. Man. I
don't really understand why I feel that way, but I feel like he's been the guy. It's not like I'm a Johnny Depp fan. I mean, he's all right.
Right.
But I wish Richard Grieco had stepped in where Johnny Depp did, and he had catapulted to the top. Richard Grieco, under the show.
Grieco. He's the dollar store Johnny Depp.
The thing about it is nobody ever complained about Johnny Depp. Nobody ever said anything that Johnny Depp had done anything,
Right, yeah.
Right. For the most part, he was
never
he's nuts, but he's not a bad dude.
Yeah.
He's a crazy dude because he's a multi-crazy million actor. He's been how many movies? 200 movies or something?
Oh, dude, yeah. It's crazy.
Come on. You think he was 20 years old, man, when he was doing all that, So
when he was doing 21 when he did 21 Jump Street.
Now he's 50 something years old,
58.
So he's been doing movies forever.
And he's had
hard life, bro.
Big,
he's in 95 movies.
95 movies.
95
That's
movies.
ridiculous.
Yeah, he's done a shitload of movies, man.
Yeah, and he's done big budget movies too.
I think at one point that her attorney was like, "Can you name all the movies you were in?" And he's like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do? Dude, I've been looking at the movie." How could you do that? Dude, come on.
No,
it's like asking, "Can you name every road you were on yesterday, Fred?"
No.
Again tomorrow.
No. Still won't be able to do it.
No. But dude, it's crazy. So at the end of this, what do you think is going to be? You think she's going to be? Who do you think is going to win? I guess. I don't even know how it works. We all lose because
I think this is going to the court may say she wins or he wins or something like that, but I think the court of public opinion is going to be
on him.
He won in the court of public opinion,
right? Yeah, the public I think is more behind him than they are her. Especially after it came out that she shit in his bed.
That's
come on, man.
Did you hear that part? I heard that testimony, and it was funny because he was like, "It wasn't the dog."
He said it was a dog.
He said it was human feces. With his voice, he's like, "It was human feces."
Dude, no, that's one thing I will say is Johnny Depp you can tell he's a showman.
Yeah,
he is cracking these people up. There's been multiple.
He loves it too.
And he's just like, This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it on his face. He's just like, this whole thing is fucking bullshit.
His mannerism.
It's sad that actually
they're like
people
laughing
are
the whole
that,
time,
man.
like, or not the whole time,
It's
but
sad.
we've been watching
sad
some of
that
it, and it is
sad.
ridiculously boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
It's not the
That's
OJ
why. That's
trial.
why you got the. That's why you got the internet to chop up the good bits.
Right, to chop it up and make it funny, because the internet can make
Yeah.
funny.
Right.
Like, they really can. It's amazing.
It's
Wish they could chop us up
terrible.
and make us funny tonight, Fred.
That's
Never gonna happen. That's okay. It's all right. Yeah, dude.
brought to you by the chopper. Chop it up.
Please, someone.
Chop it up and make it funny.
Please. That's all I want for Christmas. Dude,
Dear
Christmas
God.
Is it's Christmas chat.
She shat the bed.
What happened? So she was like drunk and like just
I don't know,
pooped the
dude.
bed.
Like,
Was just like, I'm gonna poop in the bed.
I think she
Because
was mad
on
at
top
him.
of the bed, right? Like,
Yeah, she
on
was
the
mad at
bed.
him. You know, like when
Yeah,
cats get
you-
mad and they pee on your car.
Yeah.
You know, the vent. They always pee on that fucking vent. Man, so
They
turn
know.
it
Oh
down.
my god.
Cats are
You
the
know.
devil's
Okay.
hand children.
You know, that's what she did. She took a grumpy on his bed.
The grumpy.
Grumpy on the bed.
Took a grumpy on the bed.
Yeah, she did. She took a grumpy.
So we're pro Johnny Depp. Is what we're saying.
When you mad at somebody and you shit in their bed, it's called a grumpy.
Grumpy.
Oh, I can't wait till the next time I have to shit in somebody's bed.
I gotta take a grumpy.
Hey man, I left you a grumpy. I left you a grumpy on your bed.
Like, I've been wanting to shit in that dude's bed for months, but I finally got an excuse.
Yeah, this dude, what's a grumpy? And he goes in there, what the fuck?
You don't find out.
Yeah. What the?
See, there you go. It's never too early.
Shit.
Fred, that'd be a great Christmas present for your enemies. Like, hey, buddy, got you a grumpy for Christmas.
Yeah, I got you a grumpy.
Go check it out. Did she,
Damn, that's
I,
fucked up.
I don't want to get to it. It's too close.
That's
I was
just
gonna
fucked
ask
up
if you, like,
that
wiped
shit's
as
happening
well,
like
'cause
that,
that's-
man.
it's important. It's important. I think you would wipe with the sheets, and that would be the ultimate insult, or like wipe with their pillowcase. Like then,
But it was funny
like,
because he was like,
like
I mean, he
underside
said
their
it. He was like, I know it wasn't a dog. I've lived with a dog for years, man. I know it was a human. And the way he said it, it was like the Captain Jack voice.
Yeah. Sir, I've done 150 movies. I know what human feces look like.
I'm well aware of what feces look like.
I am a trained thespian, sir. I know what human poop is.
Oh my god, that's too bad, dude. It's so asinine. Like,
Yeah,
And it's
who,
like-
I feel bad for the maid.
why?
She's
'Cause
like,
they had to
hey,
clean it
what
up?
the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying?
You have to clean it up. I figured, like, I would make.
Who's
I feel
gonna
like,
clean that up?
I feel like she should. Amber Heard
You
should
think
clean it up.
Johnny Depp was gonna clean that up?
I feel like Amber Heard should have to clean that up. I think honestly,
Amber
you know
Heard
what I
ain't
do?
touching those shit.
I am not a man of means like Johnny Depp is, but I would
Right.
bundle that whole damn comforter up and burn it. Even if it happened today, if one of my kids shit in my bed, I'd be like, you know what? Time for a new comforter.
New comforter.
There's nothing you can do, Fred. There's nothing you can do to get the mental smell out.
Right, yeah. You know it is.
Every time you walk by, you'd be like, oh, this shit. Ah.
Just close the door and lock the room and never go in there again.
Well, he probably would. Right, like, well, time for my different bedroom.
Yeah.
You ever think you would do that if you were like super rich, like mega rich? And you were
Yeah.
like, you know what, I'm gonna buy like a 20-room house. Would you like switch around, like move around?
Yeah.
You would move
Why
to the
not?
West Wing?
No, I'd be just the same rooms. It'd be like Bruce Wayne. He lives in the
They
same
just have the
rooms.
master.
You like
Yeah.
3 rooms that you need. You could have
Yeah.
just bought like an apartment, like a 1-bedroom apartment. You're like, no, I had to spend $86 million on this house,
Right.
Mhm.
and no one
Never
can say
know.
it.
You might want to.
No one can say
Yeah, if I would, I ain't having nobody come to my house either.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
can't
think you
stay
wouldn't.
here. No,
No, I
Nah,
I was
y'all
watching something
can't
about
come.
the world's richest house. This guy was like touring the world's greatest house or something, like most expensive house in the world or
Yeah.
something. And it was fine. It wasn't anything great,
It
but
was
well, it was so dude. I think there's a certain point where like you get so rich that you have to like sacrifice like comfort for style and richness. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, maybe those like couches that look like a freaking dove's wing are as comfortable as my busted up couch. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like there's like art everywhere, and they're like, he's like, this is a 360-degree art twister that you can see from any angle. And I'm like, yeah, okay. That doesn't really need to be out.
That's like
in the main bedroom
around and you can see it. I'm not gonna say
right. And then there's like he's like, go out here. And like, and it was weird because like the host of the show was like, "You're walking on the grass." Like he got real freaked out. Like he had never touched grass with his feet.
Oh, for real?
Like, and the guy's like, "Dude, just come out on the grass." Like the guy who owns the house is like, "Just come over here." It's like the most gorgeous grass. He's like, "Just come over here." And the guy's like, "I don't step on grass." Like seriously,
I don't step on grass.
And he's like, "Dude, it's just."
It's
and the guy's like,
grass.
he's like, just come over here real quick. And he's like, and then he like daintily like, ooh, ooh.
It's not like he used that Snoop's house and
Like, he
going on
laughed,
Snoop's
like,
grass.
He laughed when he got to the angel wing statue made out of dildos, essentially. He giggled like a schoolboy who had like just like stolen
stepping in grass.
You know what I mean? Like, well,
maybe he's a city person though. Like, he was
like British.
City people. He was what?
He was like real proper British, like more proper British than I can eat. Like that's why he was. Like, but he was like, ooh. And like, but like, that was the sound he made when he was running on the grass. Like
that's the sound I made when I think of grumpy.
And he ran back across the grass all daintily, like seriously, like he was like, I don't touch grass. And I was like, dude, this is weird.
Touch grass.
I was like, these people are so, again, this is not like the bash super rich people show, but I'm like, these people are so crazy that like they have to have an art room in their house. And he's like, this wing is here, and then like we don't really go like in those 7 rooms, but here is where our artisan cheese mill is.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I wouldn't want a house that. I don't want a house that big anyway.
I can't imagine.
I couldn't live in like that. Yeah,
I'd have like a smaller house with a lot of land.
That's what
in the back.
That's what we're gonna. Hey, what if someone gave it to you, though, Alan? You can't sell it. You have to live in it.
Sure. I mean, I'd live in it, but I'd make sure it had like the
giving you my mansion that I never tell you guys about.
I couldn't. I'd be afraid of ghosts.
Why?
Hey, all them ghosts in there, man. Like,
it's a brand new house. No, there's no ghosts.
I heard of the ghosts, man.
Probably the ghosts of the workers that died making your freaking house inside of a mountain.
It's like, dude, I'm poor. This was given to me. They would understand.
I'd be like, dude, you take whatever your room you want, ghost. Like, it's yours, dog.
You just tell me which room I can take.
Statue on the lawn, go on it, buddy.
having ghost parties and shit.
That'd be fine.
Me to stay out of one of the 5 pools that I have.
A ghost rave,
Yeah. I'm into it.
Every night at 3 a.m. I keep hearing.
Wouldn't you like, dude? But if you had that house, there's like nowadays, there's enough hologram technology where you could like spend the money and haunt one wing of your house. But you should have that shit and make it like where it's haunted, and then you invite people over.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what those holograms they have, Disney. You were talking about the haunted house in Disney.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got access to that level of technology, I think.
Oh, yeah. See, I would fuck off all that money.
Dude. Oh, I would haunt like 5 rings.
I'm going to fuck off all that money, man.
You think if you won the lottery, you'd be broke in a week? Yeah.
It wouldn't be a week. It'd be about 5 years, though. I wouldn't be broke. I wouldn't be broke, but I'm gonna spend most of it.
Oh, well, yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna have to go back to work. That's
you'd have to go back to work.
I'm gonna have to go back to work. I'm gonna take 5 years off, and I'm gonna have to go back to work.
You're like, I won 240. It's like the lottery this week is like $240 million.
Yep.
Like I won $240 million.
Yeah.
Which that means you probably got what, like $160 million out of it after taxes?
Yeah.
Like
2027, I got to go back to work.
and Fred's like, I'm just counting down the days to unretirement, baby. Yeah. Now let's go to the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Would you like toward the end, like 4 years and like 10 months in, when you're like, oh, my account's running low, I gotta start applying? Or would you just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go kill myself. Like I'm gonna shoot myself in space. Use the rest of this money and just fuck off.
Oh,
man, that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
like, but I guess that does happen to the majority of lottery winners. They end up like,
yeah, it happens to a lot of them, man.
Crazy. Like it's so crazy to think that you can have all that money and just like gone
and lose. But
at the same time, I would like that dildo statue. So you know, just saying, and not 5 beds. It was like 20 bedrooms, and it was like 5 pools. And they were like different kinds of pools. I didn't even know there were 5 different kinds of pools, Fred.
That's crazy.
He had like a wading pool and like a lap pool and like another, and then a hot tub, and then this other. And I was like, I didn't know that. I just thought pools were, dude.
I got a pool at the back that I fill up. It's one of them air ones. Well, I used to. Buddy got a hold of it and tore it up. But still, heck yeah,
you should get 4 of them. Fill it up. You should get 5 of them, and we'll tweet that we have more pools than you.
Yep.
$80 million mansion.
Yeah.
Eat our dick.
A lot of them $40 at Walmart.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man. It was. I'd sit there and drink some beer and fart and all that. Man, who cares? It's my pool. Redneck pool. Who cares?
No, I think if I won,
Puerto Rican redneck.
I always said that like if I won the lottery, then I would just like buy like a cul-de-sac and like let everybody move in and just like pay for your house.
I've had that same delusion too.
Dude, no, because honestly, that's the thing is I have never felt like I needed a $10 million house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would be frugal with money for like a month. And then I'd be like, time to loosen up the old.
No, I mean, if I win like $96 million, I'd spend $10 million in no shit.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
problem.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Feel bad about that.
Yeah, I'd spend it.
It's going to be a
$10
day.
million get you a lot.
A week. I give us a week. I'm spending $10 million.
You think you can spend $10 million in a week? Fred, I'm going to write you a check for $10 million and see if you can spend it.
All right, let's go, man. Brewster's Millions.
All right, Hammer.
Brewster's Millions out of that boat. You ever see that?
Dude, I got a friend of mine that he got $250,000. He bought a $10 ticket. Remember? He got a $10 ticket and won $250,000. And
he bought a house with it.
Yeah, he bought a house. I mean, he shared it. He did.
Yeah.
He shared.
Well, yeah, he took you to Vegas.
Yeah, he took me to Vegas.
Yeah,
he got me a roof for the house. I mean, he hooked me up.
Yeah.
And he went to Texas Roadhouse. He was like, I got some money. I'm going to go to Texas Roadhouse. So he went to Texas Roadhouse and he went outside to smoke a cigarette and they locked him out.
They locked him out of the restaurant?
Yeah, they locked him out because they closed the restaurant.
Oh.
He said, I got to hook up $100,000 and I'm standing outside knocking on the door.
That's what you get when you get late.
That's it. It's not about it. It's who you know. It's who you know.
Yeah, I don't know though, man. I think if you were like, knock on the door.
If he knew the manager, he could have sat there while they closed. He could have sat at the bar while they closed the restaurant down. I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time. Close the bar. Everybody would just hang out. And I'd be like, oh, they're leaving right after you leave, all you drunks.
Yeah. Been there for another 4 hours.
Yeah, like they're leaving. They're right behind you, drunkie.
Yeah.
Like, get out of
here.
Okay. Cops come at 2:15 every night. You got to go.
They turned that bar into a QT. Well,
are they really?
the parking lot.
Man. There should be a QT.
The parking lot.
That's awesome.
That is because QT is
great
awesome.
place for a QT. Hey, I would fully endorse the QT, the Quick Trip line of gas stations. Got a Tulsa.
And I mean, your ass is better. Your ass.
Your ass gas. That's for sure.
Yeah, your ass
gas is better. Gas.
You can't pass when you're talking about your ass.
No
gas.
The best gas comes from your ass.
Best gas. Your ass.
Your ass, Texas.
That's right.
Yes, revolving credit.
Your ass, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they got revolving credit. They got everything.
Right, they do. They'll give you your ass revolves right around you all the time. 24/7, 24/8. That's
just
how forbidden we
remember.
are.
Just remember, the back doors are exit only.
Right.
Yes.
Fudge factory in rear.
Wise words from Fred.
Fudge factory in the rear.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Your ass. Remember when, dude, do you think you could get away with shirts like that? Remember like the Big Johnson line of shirts?
Yeah.
People were like Big Johnson and like that little
Big
dude
Johnson.
he's like holding some like pickle or something.
Yeah.
Like always, he was always in some kind of trouble when it was wiener related.
There was I think you can still get away with stuff like that, though. Yeah, I mean,
remember there's like the liquor, like there was all those ones that were like liquor in the front, poker in the rear,
poker in the rear. Yeah.
Liquor.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just here. I don't know. Maybe that was just in the South.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I remember those shirts though. Yeah,
I don't.
Dude, you don't remember those really? Oh man, those were hilarious.
yeah.
He'd be like fishing or something, and he'd have like a big old pole, and it'd be like Big Johnson.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was always some kind of weird scenario. Like he'd be like cutting the yard, and he'd have like a rake, and it'd be like a big old wiener rake. It's so funny, dude. I can't even. I'll have them.
Yeah, I love a good graphic T-shirt, man.
Dude, I know. I'm glad that never went away.
Yeah.
Right,
That's a staple of middle income fashion. You know what I mean? T-shirts.
When I first moved to South Carolina, I thought everybody was gay because they used to have these stickers in their cars that were like "Go Cox."
Right?
Everybody love cock around here. What's the big deal? You know, and Dad's like, "Oh man, South Carolina is great." So when I moved, I came to visit, and I was like, "I don't know."
Your dad
Pops,
had to go.
Dad's like, "Oh, don't you like it?" And I'm like, "Well, no. Everybody waves at you, and they got these cock stickers on their car.
You're all hardly too much for my food."
It's like I'm not judging, but
Right.
I don't know.
Here, I want to show you.
I think
I got a second. I'm gonna have to show you some of these. So
that is.
You're gonna have to watch this on YouTube, people.
oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is copyrighted content, but it's worth it if you don't know what Big Johnson off-road. See, look at this. It was always something, man. See, it was. There were a million of them, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Oh no,
Big Johnson Jim always pumping up with a nice clean snatch.
Oh god,
Big Johnson hand jacks. You'll get your nuts off easier when your Johnson's been fully jacked. Johnson mud tires. No holes too deep or sloppy when you're driving a Big Johnson.
oh god.
Dude, and this was like, these things were so ridiculously popular.
Yeah.
And now you know, and now you can probably buy all of them. And there was all kinds. The world was different, man. And like, you could wear shirts at anything.
Yeah, you really could. There's a lot of.
But that's when freedom of speech was freedom of speech.
Well, and that's also
freedom,
when
man.
people were just like, whatever, dude. Like, it doesn't even matter. People were so in like, because I saw this all the time as a kid, and I would just be like, that's funny.
Yeah,
And I didn't even understand. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't even
Like,
understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't even get it.
right.
You just
And,
saw
like,
a cartoon shirt. You know what I
no
mean?
one was like, you couldn't be offended by it either.
Mm-hmm.
What
Well,
happened to
there we
And I'm
go.
back.
He's back.
Ladies and
I didn't
gentlemen.
leave. I thought Allan kicked me out. I thought that my
No,
Big Johnson talk had just.
oh, I did kick you out. I did the button by mistake.
Kicking's better when you're kicking with a Johnson.
He got kicked in the Johnson.
Yeah, kicked right into Johnson, right out the studio.
Johnson.
dude,
Kicking
that's
right through the
funny.
wall.
See, so that's what I'm saying, man. Taco Bell, they brought back, and so if they can bring back Mexican pizza, I don't see why Big
Right.
Johnson can't make a return in today's world.
There you go.
How would that?
Maybe we should get.
start making our own.
Yeah, start
Big
rating on.
Lincoln. Big Lincoln. Like, freeing the slaves is better when you got a black Lincoln. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I'm gonna probably edit that. It would have to be something like that. It would have to be like in presidential situations, right?
Oh
I don't know. We're just spitballing.
Matthew. Spitballing.
But did he not? That's why we love him so much.
Yeah, it is true.
Because he was all right.
And he won the war.
Did he?
Yeah, he did win the war. And
could it be argued that the war would have been won either way?
No, because he
won.
I mean, he took a chance, and
it was going to be won by somebody.
Virgo's going to win that one, boys.
And he killed all them vampires. I saw that documentary.
He did kill. He killed the shit out of them.
I saw that documentary.
That's the start of the national parks. The start of the national parks. Kill the vampires.
Yeah.
The national park.
Filmed it. That documentary was filmed in real time. You know that?
That's right. Dude, well, you know what? Let me tell you something, Allan.
Okay.
In Don't Move Here news this week, a lady took a chance.
All right.
That lady in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, just up the road from us, just a little hop, skip, and a jump away, robbed a Taco Bell after climbing through the drive-through window. She was seen going. She jumped into the drive-through window of the Taco Bell, swinging a knife around, took the cash drawer, and jumped back out the window through an SUV.
Oh, wow. What, she steal some Mexican pizzas?
No, she just took off.
She stole all the fire sauce. She said they never gave her enough fire sauce.
600 of those things.
She was like Roberto in Futurama.
Yeah, she was just swinging that knife and going through the driveway.
I'm gonna get you. Give me some Mexican pizza.
It worked. She's a hero to us all. She's like, now bring back the Cholito. It's $59.99. Winston-Salem people, dude. I don't know if you've ever been to Winston-Salem.
Yes, I went for your dad's wedding.
That's where my dad's wedding got. He got married at a castle there.
Yeah, he did. It was a castle. Yeah, we were tricked by the trickster.
It was exactly what you expect when you go to a North Carolina castle.
It was a castle.
Not that great. It was like they had an air conditioner downstairs. I mean, castles weren't really built with like a lot of AC in mind, apparently.
Oh no!
So like they just like shove an air conditioner like in a corner. Yep. And it was like all gross, all musty.
It was like a portable air conditioner.
Yeah.
And we had 2 rooms, and we'd call and be like, "Hey, we've been tricked by the trickster," and hang out
all the time, man. We'd be like, "Hey, is your sneak running? You've been pranked by the trickster."
Yeah, it was like 3 calls to the other room. Yeah, let's do it.
That's what happens when you're like 19 years old and you're like, "We got to go stay at a hotel with no parents."
Yeah.
I know.
I'm like, oh my god, that was such a mess, man. Don't go.
Don't
go to Winston-Salem.
Isn't it Winston-Salem? Didn't we go to wrestling in Winston-Salem?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we did go to wrestling in Winston-Salem, which brings up Allan. Good job, Allan. This guy, he's hitting the ones and the twos.
Look at
real.
There you go.
The Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
This week's Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame inductee is none other than the Nature Boy himself, Rick Flair.
Woo!
The reason that Rick Flair is being inducted into the Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame is going to be told to you by Allan.
Yes. We went to WCW Nitro
in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yep. And I went, it was a Refco at the time, it was not CVS, it was Refco. And I walked in and Rick Flair was in there and he was buying some stuff.
Shut up.
Yep.
It was right before
this, some mouthwash.
This is like an hour before they go live.
Yeah.
And he was in there and I was in there and I was like, oh shit, it's Ric Flair. And he had like the scope and he was buying some dip. And I was like, whoa. And he comes out and he goes, whoa. And he did the belt thing and everything. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And he just walked out and left. It was like, oh shit, it's Ric Flair.
Wasn't he buying I thought he was buying like a 6-pack of beer and some condoms too.
Yeah, no, he was buying a 6-pack of beer, some scope, and some dip.
because Ric Flair doesn't use condoms, baby.
No, he doesn't need wrong. Come on, man. You know how many kids he's got?
No, he doesn't. No, so yeah, welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Hall of Fame, Ric Flair.
I
promised,
yeah, he walked through the parking lot. He's like, "Woo!" and he did the belt thing and everything. He's like, "Woo!"
And then he just went on about his business. I'm sure he was just like, dude, they want it. I'm gonna do it. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, he was home, so who gives a shit? You know,
That's
Exactly. Everybody knows Ric Flair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what our buddy Landon, his manager, the Colonel guy, was telling me. Like, he's like, the only thing I know about South Carolina, the only thing we know about South Carolina is Ric Flair. And I was like, well, close enough. I gotta have Allan tell the story.
Yeah,
right.
It's
hilarious.
It was awesome.
That same event, I went to that event too in a separate car from them.
Oh,
Didn't get there until like 45 minutes after it started because my buddy's dad, I don't know what we did for GPS, like maps or something. We just you just ask someone how you got somewhere and they tell you, and that's the way you would go.
Right.
Like he was like, go up 26 and then hit 40 and like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like we wrote it down. And then we realized like, wow, it takes 4 hours to go this way. Whereas it would have taken 2 hours the other way.
Oh, yeah, you went the long way,
dude. And they're like,
I went and got a map, the map things at the pilot station, and I was like,
right,
there you go,
Atlas,
Atlas, yeah, that's what it was.
That's how I used to navigate when I was traveling on my the traveling team. Like I had a big thick ass atlas like that, and I just look up the state and there the highways are.
Yeah, we tell you where to go. And be like, if you want to go the long way, go this way. If you want to go the fast way, go this way. That was it.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's crazy
that was a cool trip.
Now my GPS drives me into the lake.
Yeah,
Every time, dude. You know what? I will tell you this. I think GPS is smart for this reason and for this reason only, because if you know where to go, like if you know how to get somewhere, you're usually okay. Like so, you don't really need it, but GPS is going to like send when you're like, I'm going to use GPS and this can tell me the quick way. It's never until you get there that you realize GPS sent everybody this way.
Yeah.
Like half and half. And you're like, damn, there's like, this is just busier than the road that I try to avoid because of the GPS. Everybody's listening to the damn GPS.
And that's the thing is a lot of people use GPS to go places that they already know how to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So why in the fuck are you using a GPS? Just use your brain.
Yeah.
We're getting dumber as we talk.
Yes, that is that's the Black Lincoln Collective guarantee of the week. We will get dumber as we go. Guarantee. It is crazy to me though, dude, how reliant you get on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it makes it hard to do stuff without it. Like, but at the same time, like I started working in a city that I am only vaguely aware of like how it's laid out. So it has been really nice to be able to be like, which way do I go?
Spartanburg sucks.
It's a mess, man.
It is a mess. I get so lost in Spartanburg.
I do too. I get lost all the time.
All the time, dude.
Fix your roads, bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, like
most cities are laid out in grids.
Yeah. And you're like,
Spartanburg is
down a little bit, and I'll get there.
But that's most of the cities that, like in South Carolina, it's like that. Like if you go to New York and like the big cities,
we're not big fans.
Just take a right, and you'll get to where you need to go.
Right.
In South Carolina, you go right, left, right.
And you're like, where am I? I missed one turn on the way home, and it made my trip like almost twice as long. Yeah. Because I was like, I know which way I go, and then like when I made the wrong turn, I was like, where the f am I?
Yeah.
I like pulled up the GPS, and it's like it's gonna take you an hour and 45 minutes. I was like, it takes me 45 minutes like to go the other way. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna go back the way I got lost until I find where I'm supposed to be, which was like 2 minutes away. And like, and then like turn right and go home. And it was just ridiculous. It's just a stupid town.
And the type of work that me and Fred do, people.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Put fucking numbers on your house.
Oh my God.
No, come on.
That's Allan's FU of the week.
Yeah, FU of the week. Put fucking numbers on your house. Come on. Jesus Christ. Oh.
So
never mind.
Yeah.
He doesn't, Allan doesn't, he means it. He really
it's true though, man. Like it's true, man. If somebody like, okay, today I had one, and I don't mean to talk about work, but
sure,
I had one. There's Harrison Bridge. Harrison Bridge in Simpsonville is the
Yeah.
road, name of the road. So there's Harrison Bridge, there's New Harrison Bridge, and then there's North Harrison Bridge.
True. There are 3
They
roads.
just put Harrison Bridge on the address.
Gotcha.
Wound up being another Harrison Bridge. I mean, it's just ridiculous. If you don't know, I'm sorry.
People are
Fuck you, people who don't get addresses right.
Let's play this tomorrow at Fred's Side Job. That's all right. You've always got the BLC just to lay back on, or you can take 5 years off the lottery this week. I do love the idea of that. Like, I'm gonna get all this money out of me in 5 years, baby.
Man, that's it. It's gonna go, man.
See, I think you would invest it all in the stock market.
Nah, not after, especially if I get it from the stock market.
Right.
If
Well,
I
no,
get
you're not
from
going to get it from the stock. You're going
getting-
to win the lottery.
I'm gonna invest in road.
It ain't going to be in the. I might put a little bit in the stock market, but stock.
I've lost. I don't know. I know Twitter lost a lot of money, or Tesla did when Elon bought Twitter. They were like, we don't.
Yeah, but it was his money anyway. You know.
Sure. Well, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
All he's got to do is go to the fucking rainbow and get some more money. You know.
All he's got. That's true.
He's got the pot gold.
He's got to get his space money. We definitely need Elon or Elon Musk on the show next week. I mean, Mike Tyson apparently couldn't make it tonight. We might try to get him on. He had a prior engagement.
Oh, he did.
Okay.
He's just punching some other dude.
He's just punching some
I can't take another flight. It's another flight. He had to punch a guy.
Just imagine, and then he hops on to the next flight, and that dude's right there too.
That should be Mike should make that a side hustle. He should people who want to get punched in the face could pay him, and he could punch him in the face.
He probably do.
I wonder if Mike's gonna ever fight Jake Paul, or because he's talking about fighting him.
I don't think he's.
I sure hope that happens, man. I sure hope it happens.
If he does, we'll
yeah.
They can do it in my garage. They can do it in my garage. It's square.
Dude, I remember Mike Tyson fights. I remember one fight. I went outside. The fight started. I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and when I came back, the fight was over.
Oh yeah,
it was at that time it was $100 for a fight.
Yeah.
What happened? Is it over already?
One of your friends,
and then you
brothers would pay for it.
Yeah. Then you get mad.
Yeah,
if that happens because you spent $100 on it. But then if you get to a fight that goes the whole round and nobody gets knocked down, you're like, come on, man.
Mike, man, you're better than this. I quit smoking, so I was like, all right, let's go watch a fight. It'd be 12 rounds. Motherfucker.
We went to
boring.
We went to Dave and Buster's this past weekend, me and my buddy of mine, because we wanted to watch the fight that was Tyson this past weekend. Yeah, Tyson Fury fight. Yeah. So we get up there about 7:30, and we're sitting there having beers for about an hour and a half, and 9 o'clock goes around, and my man's like, "Yo, when y'all gonna put the fight on?" And he's like, "What? You talking about the Fury fight?" He's like, "Yeah, it's supposed to start." He's like, "That was at 2 o'clock this afternoon."
Because it was in Great Britain, right?
Because they fought in London, yeah. They fought in London.
You played yourself on that one.
What? Who does that? You know what I mean?
That's so funny.
Who fights in London?
Right? How dare they? I didn't know they could do that one.
How dare they? Yeah.
Hey, well, we've all done stupid stuff like that. So
yeah, that happened at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
I remember boxing used to be the biggest sport in the world, man, and it is definitely not now.
Yeah, it's not. MMA. Yeah, MMA took over, man.
Yeah,
it's more action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More blood.
Yes,
you
more
know
action.
what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, actually, MMA, the women, I love.
Yeah, the women.
They can fight, man.
We got a girl. I can't remember her name, but she's from Greenville. She's making her MMA debut.
I saw
Wonder Boy's from Simpsonville.
Yeah, Wonder Boy. Yep.
I beat him up one time.
Yeah,
Boy's good fight. I beat him up.
Yeah, I think you can take out Wonder Boy.
We was in second grade. We was in second grade.
Bring him out.
Yeah, use your mind bullets.
That's right.
He's like, I'm the reason he took MMA. And
That's right.
I'm the reason he is who he is now.
So one of these days,
If I had to whoop his ass, he'd have been a fry cook at McDonald's.
That's right. Thank me for your whatever your name is.
You're welcome, Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Jack Black is the only Wonder Boy, ladies and gentlemen.
The Wonder Boy, he's awesome, man. Wonder Boy can fight.
No, I know. Obviously, we love him because he's from around here.
Right, exactly.
Homegrown heroes. Peg like a bacon.
Homegrown heroes, but don't move here to look at them.
That's right.
Don't
move your news, but there are people who do already live.
Enjoy your own local heroes. Don't move here.
You need to show that you're a local hero that isn't from around here. All right. So, guys, I think we're going to get out of here for the night. Thank you for listening. I hope you had a good time. We did. And we'll see you next week on the Black Wing Collective Podcast.
BLC ya.
BLC.
Oh, works. Worse than mine. Like, yeah, at hashtag BLC you later.
Use your radio voice for that.
Hey, everybody. Just go tweet the show at twitter.com. Hashtag BLC you later.
And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Stay classy, San Diego.